welcome everyone. I am Bailey and this is Botany and Board, and today I'm going to be doing a solo playthrough of Final Girl. I'm going to go ahead and just skip doing a rules explanation. So Rodney over at Watch It Played on YouTube, he has an excellent how to play out there already, so I would just recommend if you haven't, just go check out his, and then so if you haven't played before, you can go watch that and then come back and check into this video, or you can just kind of jump right in and we can figure it out together as we go. So today I actually backed the full season 1 on Kickstarter. So there's several different feature films, which you can't see my shelves right now. But out of the 5, I am playing I picked the same from the feature film box that came. You can mix and match, but I wanted just to do the ones that go together. So I have Dr. Fright and Maple Lane. Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. And so I think we can just go ahead and get started, and I'll just kind of explain like what I'm doing and how to play this game as we go. So it's a lot of fun. It's again, it's solo only. You could play it with someone else and just have them kind of like talk through your decisions together, but for the most part, it is just a solo. For the most part, it's a solo only game. Most people will play it solo only. So, which works out great for me because Wyatt is not quite as much of a board game lover as I, so it's always great for me to find a good solo game that I can play by myself because I want to play more than he usually does. So, we'll go ahead and get going. So I'm going to take my starting hand here. So I have this starting hand of cards with this 0 time marked at the bottom. And again, I know I haven't given you any explanation, and if you haven't watched Rodney's video and don't know much about Final Girl, this probably sounds confusing, but it'll all start making sense. So these are kind of my options. So to go through just like a high level, so first I could do an attack, focus. This basically is going to help with my luck mitigation by decreasing the horror down, which lets me get more die. Right now we're starting in this 2 die area. I can walk, of course, walk. Another focus, again with the luck mitigation, which I really like those. And then short rest if I am feeling faint, need some rest. So I am Sheila today, and Sheila's actually pretty strong. She starts with 6 hearts. So whenever if we save victims, they will go on this card here. And then when we cover that up, we get that reward. I don't know if you can see all of Sheila's. And then once we do that, we actually get to flip it to the back. And then it would be her, if we want to get to her special power. So her special power is actually you can get 2 time instead of 1 when discarding action cards face down for a time. So, and for each additional victim save, you get to decrease the horror down, which is very helpful. So one strategy can be to try to get victims saved up pretty quickly so that we can unlock that ability. Alright, so to start, we have our setup over here. I wonder if I can. Hope you guys can read that okay. Okay. So we have our setup over here on Maple Lane. This is Freddy. I'll lay him down so you can kind of see his pitchfork. The miniatures are really cool. Also, they're little, but they're I don't know if it'll pick it up. But they're very neat. I don't paint my minis, they always just stay gray. I wish I could paint but I cannot. And so there is me, Sheila, over here. My dagger and my cross. Okay, so to start, I think I am going to first, I'm really unlucky, so honestly, like I need to mitigate my luck as much as I can. So I'm going to start with that. So I'm going to first play. You guys can't see that play area, so I'll play them up here. How about that? This will be my play area instead. Okay, so focus. So I am in the 2 die section, so I have my 2 die over here. I'm going to roll these up. 2 successes. Wow, this never happened. Okay, so I got 2 stars. So as you can see, with 2 stars, it actually says that I get to decrease a horror. So this goes this way. So I'm working my way up to get 3 dice, and I get 2 time, which is amazing because this is how I buy cards. At the bottom over here, they cost time. I guess you guys can't quite see that, but right there. That's how much time they cost. And there's a little tableau of cards down here that I get to purchase from. There's actually 2 rows, but I apologize. My camera was just shy of getting that, but I didn't want to scroll it out even more because I thought then you wouldn't be able to see this. So I will try to just show them over here more so than there. But do you know that there is right underneath me is where I have a little spot for my player, and then there's a whole nother thing of cards here. So that was my first action. I will actually go ahead and just do that again because I'm going to try to get down to, I want to get down to where I have 3 die. So, okay, 1 star. Not bad. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, so 1, so I get a decrease by 1, and then I lose a time though. That's okay. Totally okay. Alright, so those are 2 actions. Now do I want to do anything else? I think I will go ahead and try to just save some of these victims, because whenever he starts to walk, I don't want him to kill these people. So I'm going to just maybe try to like rescue them from the, oh my goodness, I forgot to do my event. Sorry. I did set up yesterday, and so, pause. Okay, it's the 4th of July. The show is about to start. Do you have our sparklers? Move all victims inside of a house to the adjacent street space. Okay, well not everybody's gonna be in the street. Wow. The 4th of July. Sure, I do everybody's streets correctly. Oh good, they're with me, so I get to save them. That'll be nice. Okay. There you go there. Okay, I'll take this. Now I think we're gonna lose some people. Initially because they're all over here, but at least I got some right by me. I think I can maybe try this. Okay, so sorry about that. Those are where they're supposed to be, but that's okay because I haven't done any moving yet. All right, so I wanted to walk. So actually with this one, I can go, I just automatically get to save this victim here because I'm on an exit space. So there's exit spaces have this little green door on them. So I'm at the exit, so I actually get to save this. Hooray. So with that, I will pick, actually I get to select one of Sheila's things that I would like to cover up. And I'm going to go ahead and just do the board, that way I can get to my 3 die. Perfect, so now I'm going to get this extra die, put it in my dice pool. Alright, so now let's go walk, and let's try to see if we can like save these guys too. So walk, I have my 3 die. Okay. So I got 1 success, and this other thing you'll see is 2 little cards. And let me, you're gonna have to get used to this. I'm gonna have to stand up here for a second. I apologize, but our camera time's out right now. And there we are. Simple done. Some exercise, I guess. Getting up and down off the chair. Oh, I have my cauldron behind me as well for Halloween. Although it's 4th of July here, so I mean, who knows what's happening. Okay. So I tried to walk. I had 1 success, and then I had 2 things here that allow me, this 2 cards is what that means. So if I want to spend 2 cards and just discard them, then I can turn that into a success. So how bad do I want? I already have 1 success, so I wouldn't have to spend the 2 cards. But if I really wanted to move 2 spaces, which would allow me to get the victims and then also return them, so I do probably want to do that just to go ahead and get them saved and move on. So I think I will. I'm going to spend my 2 cards because I don't really need this short rest or this weak attack right now. So I will go ahead and discard those, which allows me to get 2 successes. So I get to move up to 2 spaces. So I will go 1, 2, and it does cost a time. Okay. And so I save these 2 people as well. So the next thing I will do then, I will go ahead and I'll cover up the 2 time. I can just buy some cards. And then I'll also do the move 1 space, because I'm currently like way back here. So I'll just go ahead and move 1. That maybe could have been used at a more beneficial time, but currently I don't. The other ones are kind of like heal my health and I'm a full health, and then I have take an improvise card and take a long rest. And Improvise wouldn't be that bad, but I think I'm okay. So, and then I'm actually going to just hold on to this card. So I have one more walk, and I'm just going to hold on to it so I can have it for my next turn as well. Okay, so that concludes the, actually, the rule book. They have the, in the back of the rule book, they have the turn summary for you. So we have just completed the action phase. Now we are in planning phase. So during planning phase, I get to purchase action cards. So to do so, I do so based on time. So I have $8 that I get to spend, and I have a hand limit of 10. I only have one card in my hand right now. So I will buy, I think I'm going to go buy a, let's see, let's do some sprints. Let's try to save these people because everybody's standing in the street like a fool right beside him. So let's get a couple sprints. So this is 2, 4 more time left. Let's get a convince. I don't need to go into any houses at the moment. Unless, of course, I wanted to search, because it is nice to get a weapon. But currently, let's just sprint on the 3 dice. Let's pick up a distraction. I like this one as well. So that for 3, and then let's get a convince for 1. And the next time, that way, because I can't search until I'm actually in a house, and you have to convince people to let you in their house. So those are my cards, and I'll put those in my hand over here. Okay, and then the rest of planning, so sorry, that was 3 and then 1. I kind of forgot to do that. Okay, and then I reset my time back to 6 here on the dial. And then return action cards that I used. So all of these will go back into the action cards. So all the 0 cards will come to me for free at the end of my next turn. And then if I would have bought them, you'd have to put them back on their slot and rebuy them. Okay. So next is the killer phase. Okay, so the killers resolve killer action and then draw a terror card. Okay, so he does not have a killer act. Oh wait, 1 second. I want to make sure. It's been a little bit since I played this. And I want to just double check that he doesn't do this part automatically. I thought that was only when the finale comes out. It has that little K. So I want to double check though. Okay. Okay, yeah, it is that. I just haven't played this in a while. As you can tell. Alright, resolve the killer action is indicated on the finale card next to the associated K icon. If the finale has been revealed, skip step 2. Okay, so yes, this is all coming back. Alright, so he will go first. So he is going to target, I don't know if you can see this. So he's going to target myself or a victim, whichever is closest, and then he is going to kill. So he will kill this person in his space. So dead victim, oh no. And then that increases his bloodlust. That increases my horn. I lost my die. Cool. And that is that. Okay, so next we have to do a terror card. So he's probably going to come after these people too. But what do you do? All right, so here's a terror card. So first he says, but you can't be here, you're dead. Okay, do the following based on how many victims have died. Okay, so there are only 0 who would have fell asleep. So 1 victim has died, which this is this is lucky. It could have been a lot worse. So 1 more bloodlust will go up. And now he's going to go again, target myself or a victim, whoever's closest, and then he's going to do his movement, which right now the movement is based on his current bloodlust is now 2. He would have only moved 1. So he can move 2, but he doesn't matter. He would have ran into these people anyway. So 1, and then he will kill again. But he will just kill just one of them. And then he's more blood, and then, oh no. Oh no, then more horror. Okay. And that is a tarot card. They're never fun. Never fun. Okay. So next is panic phase. So if a victim was killed this turn, yes. Panic all victims in the killer's space. So what you do to panic is, so this little person who's standing here and totally frightened, Freddy, Dr. Fright. So I'm gonna roll 1 die. So it was a 5. And then so it will panic that way. So it's gonna go in the intersection with these people, which helps. I only can, even if there's 3 here and I want them to follow me to go save them, I only can have move 1 at a time. Okay, so panic phase, upkeep phase. Reveal the finale if there was no tarot card left, but if not, we're good. Okay. So back to my turn. So again, I just use my action cards that are in my hand so I can run. I can work on our luck mitigation again, which I kind of need to do now that we've lost it. And also block. So I want to try to save people first, because otherwise he's going to kill them, and then the bloodlust, and then it's just bad news bears for me. So let's sprint. All right, so I have 2. Ooh, do I want to actually try the distraction? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the distraction first to try to get my dice down. Actually, so come on, 2 6s. Okay, that was terrible. So the worst part is it's actually very punishing when you do bad. So I got a 0, and then I have the 2 card option. So I can discard 2 cards if I so wish, which I do want to do because I want to get at least 1 success. Otherwise, unfortunately, I either have to, I can lose a horror successfully, but then it costs me 4 times, which is a steep thing. But although I guess if I do have to get rid of my cards, but I don't want to increase the horror for sure. Yeah, oh man, golly gee. I'm taking too long. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get rid of 2 cards. I'm gonna get rid of my walk, and I'm gonna get rid of my convince. So those are my 2. Sorry, I keep changing where I'm. Actually, I'll leave it over here. That's by the dice. Kind of makes sense. Oh, you guys are gonna kill me. I'm sorry. I'm doing so terrible today on my playthrough. So I forgot so Dr. Fright, he is special, and so currently at the end of each killer phase, I also have to do 1 more step. So right now I am awake. So what that means is the killer can actually not attack me, and I cannot attack him. I will go asleep, and he is able to attack me in there. Okay. I was waiting for the. Sorry, guys. Please insert hold music. Okay, so. Okay, so. So the interesting part, though, is I cannot tell. Okay. Okay, so I guess I have to wait till I fall asleep before I have to move those. So right now, since I'm awake, does this sound right? I'm like second guessing myself. I've definitely played this before, and it's just been a long time. Because whenever I first got the game, so I actually started making my way through the lore and scenario book. So I played all of Hans, and then I basically switched and I did everybody's box together. But it's been a while since I played this one, so I was like, I should have read the book rules before. I thought it would come back to me though. Okay. Moving around the dream. Once I'm asleep, Dr. Fright can attack me. Victims will not follow me when I'm asleep, and I will not be able to save them. I must resolve the boiler room at the end of the killer phrase. There it is. Okay. So, that is correct. Sorry. That took a long time. Should have done this live, and you guys could have just answered the question. Alright. So, back to me. So, I was in the middle of my turn. Now that I figured out I didn't mess up a step, surprisingly. I'm discarding 2 cards to turn this into 1 success. So 1 success will allow me to decrease this and gain a time. Okay, and now I'm going to sprint. So unfortunately, I still have my only two die. Whew, 2 successes, fantastic. Move up to 3 spaces. So I will go 1, 2, 3, and say, oh, I only can carry 2 people. Sorry, again, I get too excited. So I have now moved these 2 victims with me. Sorry, you know, this person looked at me wrong. They were fine. Hold, please. Oh, doesn't need a battery. Of course, you guys. Okay. Hold on. I would stop the stream, but I almost won't grade it. It's easier just to edit it out. This is why I need like somebody just here in the background to put this camera on, apparently. So we actually did a Google, and we figured out a way that it's supposed to only, we have it set on the setting where it's supposed to only do that 30 minutes, but we've also had this camera for a while, so maybe it's just something to have to deal with. Okay, let's see if we can get it to come back on. Battery's nice and full. Woohoo! All right, back in business. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Where were we? So we had just sprinted, and we saved. We got to move up to 3 spaces. We did lose a time. I saved these 2 victims, so I will go ahead and use it to cover up this part of Sheila here. So I'm going to go ahead, and this says take an improvise action card. I will do that. And then I also will take a long rest action card. Okay. Hand. This is in my hand still. Alright. Sheila back down. Okay, so I'm currently over here. I do have a sprint left, so I can try to save this person so the Dr. Fright doesn't kill them. He's gonna kill somebody though, for sure, so it's not. I'll try to save them. I should do that. It's the humanitarian thing, I believe, to do. Okay, so 2 dice. Let's hope for good luck. Not so good luck. Okay, so I can turn it into 1 success, but that would just get me in there with them. But I don't really want to lose a health. Just, I mean, I do have like a long. I mean, this is a $5 card. Both of these are expensive cards, like, so I don't really want to throw them away. So unfortunately, I am going to have to just no successes. I guess I'm already going to end my turn, so maybe I'll just go ahead and take this top option. So this will allow me to move 1. Oh, if I want to move 1 space, and I don't really. Yeah, sure, I'll move 1. Just get a little, save me a step in a minute. Also, I want to go search and get like a weapon. That might be nice. So up here, I don't know if you guys can tell. So there's a rifle in the southwest, which has a range of 1 to 3. It takes 2 hands to carry it, and it gives 2 extra attack hits. And Dr. Fright has a health of 9. So 2 attack. I really want that rifle. So I do want to go to the southwest actually. So move 1 space. So instead of doing the move 1 space, I think I'll just lose a health and lose 2 time. And not worry about moving 1 space. Because I'll actually just stay here and go to the southwest and try to search. So I have 4 times, so I want a search and I want a convince, because I need to convince them to. Let me actually see, do I need a convince if no one is in the house? I have a suspicion that I might not. Sorry for all these rules looking up. Do apologize. Okay, since the residents of Maple Lane are so suspicious, you cannot enter an occupied house with one or more victims in the house using walk, sprint, or any other cards that allow movement. They will have to be convinced to let you in the house. So, if the house is unoccupied, normal movements. I'm making it harder for myself, you guys. So, in that case, I will actually go back and allow this. This just cost me 2 extra time. So I'm going to put back my convince. So I would have only had 2 times. So it would have only let me get my search, which is perfect because that's all I want. And it's going to let me go ahead and my 1 movement here, my move up to 1 space. So I will go ahead and allow myself to walk right in there so I can search that next time. Okay, so that was my turn. I feel like that took a while. Okay, so we have done actions. So now planning phase. So I've already done that as well. I got my cards, reset time to 6, put these back. Oh, I get also all these 0. These come into my hand. I do have a hand on 10, just so I need to check that. So I'll put back my sprint, distraction, convince, and the walk. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are good. Okay. Alrighty. 96. Actions back. Killer phase. Resolve killer action. He is going to move 2. He will attack with 2. This victim is weak though and only takes 1. And then he is going to. Oh no. Okay, so Dark Power now has come out. That was unfortunate. Okay, so his Dark Power. And this always makes it much harder to kill them. So I got the Pitchfork Assault, of course. You know. The art, I really do like the art on this game. It's really great. I am not very good at showing off things with cameras. Each time Dr. Fright damages you, we have to gain a horror, which is unfortunate because I need some help with the luck. That's probably not the worst, but I don't know. Not great. Okay. Alright, he's done his first step of his killer phase, so unfortunately he's probably gonna go kill some more people. Alright, it came right through the yard. So again, he is going to go, and let's see, I can pick which way he'll go, up or down, so I'm gonna make him go this way. So he's going to do that, and he's going to attack. And 1 plus goes up. Okay, the killer is in a house. Move it to any other house in the quadrant with a victim. So he's not in the house, luckily. And then he's going to pick another person and immediately attack. So luckily he was not able to be moved. So he's standing in the street looking at this guy with his pitchfork. But he's not going to do it. So next we have an event. So it's not only the 4th of July, but... Oh, fire. That makes sense. Let's say. Fire. Do you smell smoke? Roll a die and place the fire token in... Sorry, that was over the top. Literally over the top. 6. So, actually, Wyatt would be proud of me. That's his level of humor. So, I'll have to tell him to tune in just to that part of this video. Okay, so I did a 6. So the Smalley's house. Okay. Fire. Alright. Their house is on fire. Any victims in the house or that panic into the house are killed. Okay? You or enemies in the house take 1 damage. The house may no longer be entered or searched. So I'm going to put this X on it as well, just to remind myself that it can't be searched, because that is what you put on it after you have searched a house in this game. You put a red X because you only can search each house once. So the Smalley's house, unfortunately, is on fire. Okay. So we have now done the killer phase, panic phase, so no one is in his space in order to panic, and upkeep phase, we still have tarot cards, so no need to reveal the finale, so we will continue going. Okay, so I roll up my sleeves, got work to do. Search. We want to search. I do wish I would have had, I have some focuses. Okay, so let's try to focus so that I can get my luck mitigated a little bit. Okay, so I want to spend 2, which I think I will. I will spend the weak attack, and I will spend a short rest. I'll spend a walk. I only have 1 walk. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, actually, I should have done this first. But I can still do it now. Okay. So let's actually just not do anything on that. So we'll just go ahead and lose 2 time for that. Because I should have done this first, but I didn't. So we will do, that's okay, because this roll stuff. So let's try to improvise. Man, you guys, this is what I'm telling you, my luck. It doesn't exist. This is why I need that. Alright. So unfortunately I do want to at least probably use it so that is okay. So I'll do the short rest and the walk. Oh, sorry, weak attack, and I'll do the weak attack and the walk because I don't need to go anywhere that big. So discard both of those to turn that into 1 to success. So now for the next horror roll only, all 3s and 4s are successes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, since I really want to be able to search and get that rifle. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So now if I get a 3 or 4, 4, 5, or 6, it'll be a success. So I should have better odds. Okay, that helped me none. Hope you guys all saw that. Feel bad. Okay. So there is 1 success though, and which is take the top final card of your space, which that is fine because that's what I wanted. So there's my rifle, you guys. Check it out. And that cost me time, so however much time, that's alright. So this one is gonna take, so I have two hands. Surprise. And that takes up both of my hands. So some of the weapons, you can have like a knife and a whatever, revolver. Maybe revolver maybe is a two-handed weapon. I'm not sure. Anyways, basically some weapons cost one hand, some cost two. This one happens to be a two-handed weapon, but that is okay because I do have to spend a time in order to make a horror roll, but if I get a success, I deal 2 extra hits. So that is amazing. And I can be within 1 to 3 spaces away as well. And this isn't like Gloomhaven. I don't believe it's like line of sight. That's all not a part of this. I think it's just, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I got what I wanted. That's nice. So let's go ahead and focus some more so that we can try to get my look better. Yay! Fantastic. Got 2 successes, so we will decrease that. We're back into the 3. And we got 2 time back. That was great. That was really good. Okay, so I'm going to try to also short rest because we have 1. I could have saved it, but I think I'll just go ahead and give it a shot. And that was a big nothing. So that was, unfortunately, that was just terrible. Oh my word. I'll have to remember that. Short rest. I should just not short rest. I didn't look at like what happens if I didn't get it. So I actually, which I just got to the 3 dice out of that dumb roll I decided to do. I actually, oh, it does give me a health back. Okay. I thought I lost a health, and I was like, well, that is extreme. Okay, but I would have almost rather just not had the health, because now I'm back in the 2 die. And I lost a time, and then I have to end my turn, is with that last red symbol. Lost a die. Alright, so I only have 4 time, so I get my walk back. That's for free. And I'm still awake, so he can't attack me yet. So I think it's probably good to be able to sprint for 2. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick up a... I'm going to go ahead and pick up a guard for 2. Just because, like, soon... I feel like I might be falling asleep soon. There's cards that come out. Sometimes it'll tell me to fall asleep. And then I have to go to the boiler room. And then he can attack me. So it might be nice to have a guard. Okay, so those are mine. That was my last 2 things. So reset this to 6. Put my action cards back. So 0, 0. Search. Provide. 0, 0, 0. Alright, a reminder, I'll get the 0 ones back next time. Okay. And so now the horror, or Dr. Fright's turn. So he is going to kill. Luckily, he is not in a spot with anyone, so he will not. Did I make him walk last time, or was he in kill? Did I make this harder on myself? I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Okay, well, I don't know. It's okay. I'm sure I'll do something otherwise that's favorable for me that will even it out. So he, since no one is in his, yeah, I feel like I walked. And I feel like I was like walking based on the movement and then also attacking. So he doesn't walk, he doesn't have the boot, he just attacks. So no one again is in here, so his pitchfork is too far. Alright, so therefore we go to the terror phase. It says, it's too quiet. Alright, so he's going to attack, or he's going to target me, and then double boot. So he gets to move, he's at a movement of 2, so then he actually can move 4. And then if the killer is in the same space as me, I horror. And I'm pretty sure he will be, because he can go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and yes, he's in my spot. So again, my luck mitigation I've been working so hard on over here just keeps Dwindling. Alright. So, that was the end of the killer phase. He didn't kill anybody, so we don't need to panic. Upkeep, we still have terror cards, so we'll go back to the action phase. And so I'm with him, but I can't attack him because, again, I am weak. So I think I'm going to try to run away. So, sprint. I swear. Okay, so we'll trade in these two cards to make it one success. And so this will allow us to move up to 2 spaces. So we will get the heck out of dodge with him in there. And then we lose the time. Now he can chase us. He's very quick, but we can. And I will save my guard. So luckily that only took 1 time though, and I get all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That puts me at 6. So I have $5. I can get 4 cards to be at my hand limit. So I want to get a Furious Strike. Start getting up my arsenal to hit. So that's 4. So that only leaves me 1. So I'm going to pick up this close call for my other one. Okay. Alright, put it back to 6. And then now it is his turn. He will. There's no one to attack there. He will do a terror card. Okay. Frankie's coming for you. If there are no victims on the board, there are. Discard the otherwise. Okay, so there are. So he will go towards the next victim and move. So he has movement of 2. So he's going to end up in this space. If Dr. Fright is in a space with at least 1 victim, not me, he would get 2, but otherwise he just gets 1. So, okay, alrighty, ready. So that was his turn, and then I forgot to put these back in. Okay. And so back to the action phase. How do I fall asleep? Like if I want to. Like I'm surprised that like it hasn't like put me to sleep yet. But sometimes like sometimes maybe like I want to go to sleep. Like I have this, so I'm with him in this space, and I have this Furious Strike. So part of me is like, make me fall asleep so I can attack you. I'm ready. Got my rifle. I need to be a little bit away from him though. It has a range of 1 to 3, so I can't like attack him with it in my space. Being awake and being asleep. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Okay, some tarot cards will cause you to fall asleep, but if you want to go to sleep and enter the boiler room by choice, you can do so by resolving a short rest or long rest action card. Regardless of the result, apply the normal effects and you fall asleep. Okay, so do I have one of those? Hopefully my short rest is back in my thing. After I just said, how well that went. Okay, so let's do that. Let's try to do a short rest and fall asleep. Wait. First, I'm going to try to do a focus because I want to try to get more die. Okay, so there's 1 success. I'll take that and remove that, and it costs the time. That's fine. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so I'll do the weak attack and I'll discard these 2 to turn that into a 1 success. To take this down 1 time. Okay, so then I will do a short rest. 2 successes. Hooray. So I get, oh, she's already full. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so that didn't really help me all that much, but I can fall asleep. So, fall asleep. Alright, so what we do, you take this awake card, put it on the bottom. Now, we've entered the boiler room, and I am asleep. Okay, so now that I'm asleep, I can now see Dr. Fright and I can attack him. So, I'm gonna first try to walk because I want to get one space away so I can use my rifle. No! Alright. Okay, so I can't walk. Oh, I can. I'll do that. I will lose a heart to. I did. I felt like that. Took part of my heart away. Did you not hear that agony that came out of my mouth? All right. So lost one heart 2 times. I can't buy anything, you guys. All right. So that does allow me to move the one space. And then I'm gonna do a Furious Strike. Okay. So this. Goodness gracious, please have some good rolls, please. Okay, and I'm attacking with my rifle. So I only have 2 times I can use this guy, actually. So this is why, like, that'd be good, you guys. I really wanted to have 3 die, but I don't. So, such is life. Oh. No! Oh my god. So. The interesting thing is, like, if I didn't even get it, do I have to use my rifle? Probably not. I bet that it's, like, not until I've actually got a success. Alright, so that was not good. So I did not get any successes because I don't have 2 cards. I only have 1 card. That's all. Oh, that was not a good turn. Okay. So, no successes. I lose a heart. And I go up again. and then I end my turn. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so I get my cards. I only have 2 times, so I have a guard. I'm gonna get I think I'm gonna get another guard. Have one more. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get another guard because I'm asleep now, so he's gonna he has the option to attack me. Oh, man, oh man. Okay, so reset to 6. Put these cards back. Okay. Thinking. All right. So on to his turn. So he is not going to be able to attack me right offhand, but now we'll do a terror card. Slasher. Okay, so he would have tried to slash me immediately, but luckily he's not in my space, thank God. But then he's going to target me or a victim, which I'm closest. He's going to move. Dun, 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 dun. Right in the middle of the intersection. There's all these people watching. And he is going to stab me in the heart with a knife. And then all victims that are not in a house, no, not in a, yeah, I think they mean the house because it's anything that's searched, which is the orange, will panic. So all these people are going to panic because none of them are there. So let's start with just the back and we'll work our way up. So the very back guy gets a 4, so he will panic this way. Next is another 4, so this guy will also panic this way. This one here is a 5, so it will panic backwards. And then this person, 6. So it'll go. Okay, so after he also stabs me, so I then have an opportunity. So he's going to try to do 2 damage to me. So I am going to try to guard myself from his stabbing in front of everybody. They're panicking, freaking out. Not worried about me, I guess. No one's coming to help. Okay, 1 success. Reduced by 2, which is exactly what I needed. So no more. Oh wait, I feel like I just gave myself a hit earlier, and I didn't let myself guard, so I'm putting that back. If I messed that up. Okay. That was a played card. So that, and then it will go back up to since we were asleep. So I have to resolve a card in the Boilermaker. So the way the Boilermaker works is he is going to be on one of the 4 quadrants. If he shows up, he will attack me. So let's see. So I'm just going to take a chance that he's not in the bottom. No, he is. So he attacks me, okay? And I do have a chance to defend. So I will try to guard again. Okay, good. So I get to reduce it by 2. So even though... Oh yeah, doing terrible at some stuff. Okay, so he is not going to attack me. So I live to see another day. Alright, so now it is my turn. Unfortunately, I have very little I can do, but I do have a walk, which could be great. If I could move 2 spaces and save some victims and prevent this bloodlust from going up anymore, that would be great. So, let's walk. Sorry, since these are on the last turn, I think they get a... I'm trying to remember when these get to go back. I think I'll leave them since I played them on the killers phase. I will leave them because I don't think... Yeah, I don't ever reset till the planning, at the end of the planning phase. Okay, so I'm walking. Come on, 2 seconds. 1. Okay, not bad. Move up to 1 space. That at least lets me go closer. There. I'll try to save those people. And lost 1 time. And I have $5. Okay, so I want a Furious Strike again. And let's get a close call. And then I'm hoping I can just walk and save some of those victims. And I'm really close. If I saved another victim, I get 2 hearts back, which is great. Okay. First, and then these come back. Down below. And it's his turn, so he would have attacked. But no one is in his space. Okay, road closed for construction. So place a roadblock token on the doorway closest to you. Guys, this is insanity. What? I think maybe the roadblock is this hazard. Because I was trying to save these people. And so the fact, and they were right here, ready to be saved, get my 2 health back, and then you come and tell me that you're going to road is closed for construction. Not as awful as whenever I was going to take my CPA exam. I had a similar situation where I had road construction, and you can't. You have to schedule your test months in advance to even get in, and it's like $200 some to take each test. You have to pass 4 of them, and it was this whole it was shut down, and there was some kind of parade or something happening, and I was just sweating. How is this possibly happening right now? Out of any time. So, anyways, I digress. So I put a roadblock, which is terrible because that's why we were going to save them. Victims may not be saved at that now, so I'm going to have to run them all the way this way, and we do have an event. Okay, what is going on over there? Place 1 new victim on each doorway, and then discard this card. Okay, so that's kind of nice in that. I wonder if I put it on. I think I do put it on this one. It just can't go out there. Okay. All right, so that wasn't so bad. We didn't kill anybody. So Oh, yep. So now he's going to, we have to resolve this though. So let's go back down again because of now I know that I've already at least like seen one that way. Am I supposed to only ever? Yeah, you have to go. Yeah, okay. Because each one time it shows 2. That's right. Make sure I was doing this right. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Woohoo! Okay. So he is not in that one, as you see. So we do know that sometime later he's going to be on this. Can you guys see him? Okay, let me do this really fast just to show you. Okay, so that is what the Boilermaker looks like. So see, there's like 4, there's a line through here, and there's 4 quadrants, and so he will show up crazy like this, like a little snake, and or worm. I don't know. I don't know what he's supposed to be. And anyway, so in his dream world, Boilermaker, he comes to be like this. If we see him, that's when he attacks. So I just slid it up because I knew that there was at least one of these had already been gone, so I knew he wasn't going to be down there. So there was only a 25% chance he'd be here. And then now I know that next 2 times this has both not been chosen, so I know next time there is a high probability that it would be over here. So I will probably try to go maybe to the next side. But we already know that this one has already come out, so it's good. Anytime we reveal the bottom one is good, but now I'm a little bit worried about this one, so I think maybe we'll try to go left. So that is how that works. Let me minimize this back over here. I probably should touch less stuff. I'm an accountant, if I mentioned that. Oh yes, I just talked about my CPA exam. So cameraing is like not my first thing. And earlier, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I had his arm like matched up. Yep, there we go. I thought that was pretty crafty for an accountant. I know that it's probably not that impressive for most, but you guys don't know what skills I'm working with here. So, all right. Lane, sleep, action cards. Okay, back in business. Right. So we survived the night, and it's our turn. So I'm gonna try the Furious Strike again. Wait, let's focus up first because since I'm not very good at rolling die. Okay, focus. 1 success, which just down 1, costs 8 time, and focus up again. 1. It looks like it's yes. Okay, so that gives me here. I'm back to the 3 die, everybody. Yes, and then it gives me 2 time. Excellent. Excellent. Feeling better. Okay. Now let's try that Furious Strike. Okay. So we need a couple of successes here. You can tell that I'm like apparently really excited. Okay. I'm not. Can't roll nice. Alright. So 2 successes. Fantastic. So this will give him, let's just take a look. Okay. So the 2 successes will give me 2 hits to him, and I get to lose a horror. Dun, dun, dun. So it's giving me safety and keep my 3 die for a while. And then on top of that, I will discard one of my things from my rifle, so he will get hit with 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, you guys, that feels good. Feels good. Okay. Did I use one of my bullets, shells? What do you use in a rifle? Shotgun shell? I'm gonna make myself probably sound really stupid, but I don't usually use guns. So yeah. Alright. So that is that. So what do I want to do? I have a weak attack, but I'd have to be in his space. So, and right now I have all these victims over here. I don't want to like accidentally get stuck in his space because currently we know that his first action always whoever's in his space he does attack. Stabs people with his pitchfork. Slashes. Oh no, he always leaves that like claw. So I think I might just hang tight with my cards. So what I'm going to do, so I have 7, so that will allow me to get, do I want to discard any actually? Could try a short rest to get some of my hearts back. I'll do that. Let's try a short rest. Okay, so, I mean, I'll just play this and take 2 time and re-roll all of these. So dumb. Okay, whatever. I'll turn it into 1 success. That way we get 1 heart back and time. So I only have 4 time left, but I will get a. It's gonna retaliate. So when he attacks, we can actually attack back. So that'll be the 4, and that's all I have. Put this back. Okay, put these back in the. Sometimes I do think that why it would be nice if you don't play it solo is just that you would have somebody else there to like do some of this, like, okay, put these cards back, or not that it's that hard. It's kind of like organizing, which I do enjoy. So it's kind of nice just to put them back. But sometimes, as far as like keeping the game just like going at a clip, sometimes like the just putting things back takes a little bit. All right. Or if you're like me and I kind of lose my spot a lot, I'm like, where was I? Okay. So I have put my cards back. These are my actions for next time. Killer's turn. Tarot card. Alright, grab your crucifix. If you have a crucifix, I don't. You may discard it to ignore the rest of this card. But I wish it did. Alright. So he is going to go walk, and he is going to attack me or the victims, and whenever that is the case, he will target the victims first. So stab, and next stab again. So they will both die. So he's up to 6, you guys. Cold-blooded killer. So that's 2. 1, 2, and we also lose 1 4 because we crossed a thing. This is getting bad, you guys. We're getting up there for sure. Okay. So back to me. So he didn't attack me, so I have to resolve the boiler. So we were going to go to the left, is what we decided. So no, I think I see him. Yep. There's his stupid pitchfork. He's standing right over here. I don't know if you can see him. So we will retaliate to that. So come on, couple successes, and we can actually ignore all hits he gives to us. He's hitting us with 3 right now. If we get 1, we could at least reduce it by 2 and give him 1 back so equal footing. Okay, so that's 1 success. I'll take that. So reduce it by 2. So we get hit by 1, and then he also gets hit by 1. So that's fine. So he's down to 3, and then his final heart, and I'm down to 3 in my final heart. There. All right. So top of my turn. So I'm just gonna try to walk away because. Alright. Okay. I will not be walking anywhere. Because I only have that 1 card. Okay. So, not great. Not great. So, I will go ahead and lose a heart to move up to the space and lose 2 time. No, I'm trying to decide because he's going to just kill these people. I think I better just save myself. But you gotta do sometimes. What you gotta do. Alright, so I walked Alright, I have $4, so I get all my free things back, and then hope I did that. I'll have to watch this back and be like, oh, did I just mess up like a bajillion things, like forget to get my cards back or whatever. Who knows? We now have $4, so I think I'll get let's get another free strike. Let's just be on the offensive, shall we? I wanted to get some guards, but he will hit me for 3, which could just kill me. But I have a short rest, so let's just keep it on the offensive. Okay, so that's what I'm going to buy. Sorry about that, everybody. I had dropped that. Alright, so next. Okay, so I have all my cards for next time, so it's now his turn. I need to put the retaliate back. Alright, so he would have attacked, but then he will do a terror card. You guys were down to 3 terror cards. And then he'll get to his finale, and then he will become crazy scary. Okay, damn it. So, Minor Dark Power, Hellish Pursuit. While asleep, you must resolve 1 additional Boiler Room card at the end of the killer phase, if able. So not great. So I also have to try to kill, before I can do damage to him, I actually have to kill this Hellish Pursuit he's got going on, and so unfortunately too, it's like it slows us up. Oh, I almost forgot. Each time Dr. Fright damages you to get a horror. Has he damaged me yet? I think he did last time, so I think I need to lose 1 more, which would have kind of done a little bit different. So sorry, asterisk. That's okay. 2 we can. Alright, so now he has done that. Where did I put it? Oh, right there, sorry. I was like, why didn't I have it? Okay. So trying to decide what I want to do. So I guess it's still the end of his turn though, so we do have to resolve 2 Boiler Room cards. So again, we already know that both of them came out on this side, so to be on the safe side, we just have to go to the left. Okay? And then, so once I finish that, I believe I actually fall asleep. Yes, now I'm awake. Yep. Okay. So now I will not be able to attack him anymore. So I shuffle these back up. Put the awake side back up. He cannot attack me. I cannot attack him. Alright. So, top of my turn. So let's walk. Got 2 die now. Well, let's focus actually. Try to get my 3rd die back. You guys. Okay. Let's get rid of the weak attack and a focus to turn that into a success. And then that will give me my thing back. And then, oops, 6, drop down 1. Okay, so now I'm back in business with my 3. Let's use the short rest to try to get some health back and try to just go right back asleep, and then let's attack. So, short rest. Okay, not resting, I guess. So I can get 1 thing back, but then it increases the horror, unfortunately, so that loses 1 of my die. Damn it. And that will actually, because I don't want to use my 2 cards, unfortunately, so that takes a time, and I have to end my turn, so I only have 4. So I will pick up the 2 guards. Since we're now back to being asleep, and we have to resolve 2 Boilermakers. So I'll pick up those two to get my 4 actions. These come back to the tableau, and then it's his turn, so he would attack, draw a tarot card. Better lock the door, so he heads towards me, and he's in my space. And then next thing he's going to do is attack me, or a victim, so he will attack. I luckily though do have a guard, so we will do that. Cool. What do we got? We have 2 cards. We'll discard the 2 walks, and this will turn it into 1 success, which allows us to reduce our hits by 2, so we'll just get 1 hit. Fortunately, when he does damage us, though, we also lose get a horror. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Not feeling great. So we've used all those. And end of his turn, so we need to go through. Oh, sorry. During the next action phase, you may not move into any houses occupied by a victim. So now we have to do 2 of these, so let's go to the top this time. Oh. Sorry, I forgot that I fell asleep, so we need to go asleep like so for the room and sleep. Okay. So I'm going to go up. Okay, whew. Good. I almost went down. That was a better decision to go up. Alright. So we have to do 2 of these though. So let's go up again. Dun 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 dun. No, there he is. Ugh. Okay. So let's try to guard. Kicking our butt, you guys. Oops. Again, up and over the box. Okay, girl hits. Fantastic. Okay, needed that because we're down to 2 and then our little final health, and we don't know what's underneath this. Could be 1 heart, 2 hearts, no hearts. Okay, so on we go. I'm going to preemptively hit this camera in the off chance that it's not going to go off while I'm thinking of it. Thank you for bearing with me and all of my not behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, behind the scenes stuff that is in front of the camera today, because that's as good as I can do so far. Alright, these are going to go back into the tableau, and that he's been doing this thing, so I can put these back now. Did I get my cards? I feel like I'm losing my track of where I'm at really bad today. So he just attacked me, and we used the guard. So therefore, these, actually it's the start of my turn. I only have this Furious Strike. Okay, so Furious Strike. It is. So we can't use my rifle because we're in his space, unfortunately. Okay, so 1 success, so he gets 1 hit of damage, so this will take it off of here. And I get a decrease of horror, and then I must end my turn. Which is fine because I'm out of friends. So these become mine. My time is 6. Is that right? Yeah. Time is 6 that I had. So I will get a. Let's do it. Let's just be aggressive. I don't know how much time I have. Let's go with a. Well, let's actually sprint and retaliate. That'll be a good 6. All right. Put these back. So now it's his turn. He attacks. He does attack me. So do I have a... Okay, so we have a retaliate. So let's see how this goes. Sorry, that went everywhere. I'm going to pick up another dice. I get really excited. I don't know if you can tell. It's like almost like a anxiousness of like... Okay, one success, and I can actually spin 2 cards, which I will do that. So let's get rid of the weak attack and the focus. Turn it into 2 success. Ignore all attacks, and then I also get to give him 2 back. So fantastic. So that will take 1 and 2. So this is now gone. Don't have to worry about that any longer, which is amazing. So he's only got 3, you guys. We're doing okay. Like, I just need to be able to attack him again though before he attacks me anymore. So he was attacking me on that first one. Now he has to draw his terror card. Never sleep again. So you fall asleep. I've been asleep, that's fine. If you're already asleep, you may reset the boiler room deck if you wish. I don't wish. If you do not, resolve 1 additional boiler room card at the end of the killer phase. Ooh. I mean, I don't think I want to reset it. No, I'll just leave it be. Okay, so unfortunately then, at the end of this phase now, so the killer phase, panic phase, upkeep, so now reveal the finale if no cards are left, which now we have surpassed. Finale. Face your fright. If you are awake when this card is revealed, you fall asleep. When this card is in play, you are asleep for the remainder of the game. Reset the boiler room immediately upon exiting. Alright, so that kind of makes it easy to always attack him now, though. And so now he will actually walk and then attack me instead of... I was kind of saved earlier because he didn't have a boot. And his main killer action each turn will be to target me, walk towards me, and then attack. And again, his attack is at 3 right now. So, alright. It's going to be a close one. So, start of our turn. Okay, so he's done his. End of the finale. Back to me. Did I pick these? I don't think I picked these. Okay. These are mine. Alright. Okay. So what do we got? I have some sprints, walks, and short rests and a focus. So I was gonna sprint earlier to like save this victim. So if I just go down there with her, she'll get saved. I'll get my 2 hearts. So I think I'm gonna do that. Because I don't actually have anything I can attack him with in my hand right now. So let's sprint down here. And I also want to maybe attack with my rifle because it's stronger. Okay, so sprint. Let's try. Exchange 2 cards, so I will do that. I'll get rid of my 2 walks, so that will allow me to turn into a success, which allows me to move 2 spaces, save this victim, cost 1 time, save this victim down here, that gives me 2 hearts back, woohoo. Sheila is also upgraded now, and so now if I haven't done this very much, but when I discard a card, if I need some more time at the end, then I get 2 times, so it could be better now. And then for each additional victim I save, I get to move the horror track down. Alright, so we're down there, we did that, and feeling better about my health. So I think I will actually just hang tight. Actually, I will get rid of, I'll use the focus. Let's use the focus. Okay, 1 success. So that allows me to go down 1. Loses a time, but I get my 3rd die now. Again, I threw a die, like, all over here, too. So. Alright, and in this short rest, will discard this to give myself 2 times. So that gives me 6. So with the 6, I will get a guard, and I will get a furious strike. My hand, I don't have any 0 cards right now. So to pick up from this turn, so 0, sprint, and retaliate. Okay, so it is now his turn. So again, he will target, so he will walk meat or victims. I feel like when we're equal, try to decide if he's gonna go kill these people or go to me. Let me double check. I don't want to mess that up since it's kind of crucial. Okay. Victims. I'm gonna go to see like attacking him. So page 20. This rule book's also really nice. Has a little glossary in the back to help you find things. Okay, the target is whoever is closest, the victim or the final girl. There's a tie. Choose a group that has the most victims present. The final girl is not a victim. If there's still a tie, refer to the rules. Okay, for the ambiguity. So they will actually go this way. He's going to go towards these stupid victims down there at the dead end of the road construction. No one will ever be quite as mad about road construction as you. So he will move. His movement is 3. So he'll go 1, 2, and he will kill. Okay. And that increases this, which that unfortunately did 2. There goes my die again. I'll tell you guys. Next, he will. Oh, there is no tarot card, so then we'll do that. So then we have to do just one boiler card. All right. So, and I do have a card if he's there. Now I kind of regret going so far away from him. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, because he's 4. He's down here. So he is 1, 2, 3. He's 4 spaces away from me. Darn. Okay, so this, I'm going to go ahead and go to the right. Terrible at this. Okay, guard. Sorry. Okay, so I got 1, reduce hits by 2. So he will get me for 1, which then if he hits me, it gets 4. Okay. So that is that. So top of my turn then. Oh wait, that was during his turn. So I only have my Furious Strike, and I can't do it because he's too far away. So I'm gonna have to just like forfeit a turn. That was terrible. I must have just got off with my cycling of my cards, I guess. Normally you always have like a few, I feel like, with the zeros, but I must have spent them all at the same turn. Okay, so yeah, I guess, I mean, we can't do anything, but we will get 6 times. So that one will get all these cards for next time. So next time will be a big turn. So with my 6, what do I want? Do I want a critical blow and just try to take him out? And I have a Furious Strike, that'd be 2 attacks. I want to guard and a retaliate. I like that. Because I think with the boiler room, I need some of those. Okay. There's my 6, so that resets to 6. His turn, he will attack this guy. Dead. Guys, 8 lives were lost on my watch. So up here, so we're at 4. Goodness. Okay, so we do the Whalemaker again. So again, this time I can safely know that I can go to the right. So we'll survive that piece. Okay, and then we need to reset this and fall right back asleep. Okay, so that is end of his turn, so then it's back to me. So I think this could be when we do it, guys. I just need to walk over there and kill it. Very simple. Right. Alright. So okay, this one goes, I have to do it like normally we're awake, we shuffle, put the awake on the bottom, and then you flip it over and you are asleep. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Will we do it? Will we do it? I hope so. I think maybe it should be, as long as he doesn't have like a ton of hearts underneath there, I think we may be able to do okay. I'm glad that Sheila with her 6, that's been nice. Alright, let's walk to get a little closer. Okay, I can do 2 cards. I'll get rid of a weak attack and a short rest, I think. No, I'll keep short. I'll get rid of the other. Yeah, I'll get rid of short rest. Okay, so short rest and a weak attack. I'll discard those, so that would give me 1 success. Makes me lose 1 time, but allows me to move 1 space down and 1, 2, 3. He's within 3 spaces of me. So I first will try. Nope, I don't want to focus. It's too far away. It doesn't even matter. Okay, let's Fury Strike, you guys. Can we kill him? Woo! Yes! Ah! Okay. Epic moment, everyone. Here we are. Down here. Wonder if I can. Let's just scroll this guy in. Okay. Here we are. Down in Maple Lane. Here I am. With my rifle. And I am successfully shot him for 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2. Okay, so what it comes down to, this, will he die? Does he have? There can be no hearts, there can be 1 heart, there can be 2 hearts. So he will, if there's nothing on this, he will die immediately and we will have survived and won. We are the final girl, and not to mention, there's 3 victims hanging out still. Alright, let's see. 3? What? Oh, okay. So he comes back to life. With 3 life. There's actually a little white heart, but I didn't get them out of the core box, so we're just gonna use the 3 red for now. What a shame, what a shame. He's not dead yet. Not dead yet. Okay, so with that though, we did lose a horror. That was good. So let's go ahead. I guess we have some of them. No, I'll save them. That in case I need to discard cards. So yeah, we'll save it. So we'll leave that as that. So I have 5 time. So actually I'm gonna discard a walk for oh yeah, and I did use both so my rifle is spent, you guys. It is done so. All out of shotgun shells or whatever you put in a rifle. And sorry, I shouldn't talk during that thing. I forget what I'm doing. I was thinking about discarding a card to get 2 more. I retaliate and have a guard, but I would like to. I can't buy. I would like to buy that. Okay, yeah. So let's discard a focus. Oh wait, sorry, I was discarding the walk. So let's discard the walk. Yes, I discarded the walk. That gives me, because my special ability, 2 times instead of 1, which will allow me to get this critical blow. And let's get a close call. Okay, these cards will go back. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, his turn. So he is going to move 4. 1, 2. Oh, hello, hello. I am closest, so he will go to me, and he will attack, and I will try to retaliate. Okay, there's 1. So, and I have some cards. So let's discard 2 and make that let's make that a success. So I will ignore all, and I'll give him 2 damage. Okay. 1 more, guys, and then he is done. Okay, so let's go to the boiler room. Let's go to the right, like we haven't done that yet. So bad at this. Okay, let's guard. Okay. So 1 success, so reduce it by 2. So he will hit me for 2. Okay. I have 1 and a mystery, and he has 1. We are getting down to it, everybody. Okay. So that is the end of his turn, so they stay in there. I've already got my action. So top of my turn. So here we are. I have a critical blow. Can I do it? I don't have a weapon going in. I mean, she has a thing in her hand, but I don't actually. Okay, here we go. Okay, 1 success. So that will give him 2 damage. Who's a horror? And he is done. Everyone, we've done it. We've done it. I did not think we were going to do it, not gonna lie. I feel like my rolling was terrible, but there were several rolls, I guess, that saved me in just the nick of time. Also, sincerely apologize. I'm sure I messed up at least 25 times in that. I apologize. It is a little bit harder to play and remember and then try to talk to you guys, so be patient with me. Yeah, if you like this, let me know. I have season 1. I also back season 2 for when it comes out. So if you have any requests for any kind of killer and location combos you want to see, just let me know and I can try to get you a video. So thank you guys again for coming to hang out. Consider giving me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.